Welcome back. We are getting ready for the second half here. Bills leading by a touchdown. Of course, they're also receiving, so that could be bad news for the Texans. Bailey's got it. Not sure how that happens, and you have Devin Hester, but there you go. Oh, vicious sack by Bradley, 8-yard loss. Manning drops back, fires to Hester. It's a nice grab, 13-yard gain. Manning going deep on 3rd and 5 here. Oh, what happened there, man? Ah, okay. Thanks for the helpful camera angle. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, okay, yeah. That was out of bounds. That original angle, I thought it was just a drop, but yeah, that wasn't happening. Okay. Punt. Okay. Texans need to get rolling here. Hand off to Bush. No gain. Good start, boys. It's hard to put a finger on what exactly has not been going right. There's been a lot of pressure on Brady sometimes, but he's also had plays where he's out all day. I think it's probably coming down more to the receivers. I think they've been very well covered, and Tom Brady is not having a whole lot of places to throw. Jones in motion. Sacked. 3rd and 17. Claiborne gets to him. Brady drops back. And fumble. Scooped up by the Texans, but it's still 4th and 21 at the 20. Yeah, nothing to speak of there. They are really, really struggling. Not that the Bills have been faring too much better offensively lately, but they've already got a touchdown. They don't need to do anything but sit on this lead. Hester's got it. Okay, this is really good field position, which is not good news for the Texans. Manning's got it. Fire. Ooh, almost intercepted. Got to be careful. So really, that could be critical for the Texans. Manning has made a few pretty overconfident looking throws, so they can force a mistake. They keep dropping these interception opportunities that could theoretically be going for 6. Manning drops back, fires. Harbor's got it. Couple yards there? Yeah. Manning going deep. That was just too much. 4th and 8. Can't do anything with a good field position. Okay, so Tom Brady gets another chance. We're looking at a Matt Ryan 0 offensive points thing going on here. Granted, Tom Brady doesn't have Roddy White or even really a Julio Jones. Brady going for it. Is that caught? That is a catch by James Jones. What an amazing grab. Right as soon as I poke fun at his receiving core. In triple coverage, that is stellar. A great throw and a great reception. Super clutch. Wow, that was almost a pretty stunning defensive play. Almost a great grab. Wow. I am not sure what happened there. That's rough. 3rd down here. Yeah, you'll notice this quarter is moving extremely slowly because it's just incomplete pass after incomplete pass. There's another. Yeah, we're burning like 4 seconds off the clock for every minute. After that big grab, they are in field goal range. All right, Texans get on the board. We have a bit of a ball game here. Oh, look at that referee dancing. Alright, 3-7. Still fairly cozy for the Bills, as the Texans have not demonstrated any ability to get into the end zone. But should they suddenly find a way, they'll take the lead. So obviously the Bills will be looking to pad the buffer a little bit. Alright, out to the 24. Hand off to Bush. Yeah, Bush has not had a very good day. Had a couple big runs, and he got that touchdown. But other than that, they're not really moving too much on the ground. Or at all, really. I mean, neither of these teams have put together more than one sustained drive. Manning in the gun. Fires deep. Caught by Macklin. Huge catch out of the 31. Amazing grab. That puts him in field goal range already. Really nice. Really nice to bring that one in. Three yards for Bush there. Alright, Bush picks up 4 there, so it sets up 3rd and 3. Could maybe run for it again. And I just said that Bush hasn't been too effective, but he's had a couple, little runs on this drive. Nothing amazing, but, it's been serviceable. Hand off to Bush, and well, I spoke too soon. Only a 1-yard gain, they will have to settle for a field goal. Still, that'll open the lead back up to a touchdown. Alright, there's the field goal. And it is 3-10. Bryant takes a knee. First down at the 20. Okay, so all the pressure is on the Texans here. Yeah, the Bills struggled for a little while, but opened up the second quarter with a touchdown. They sat on it for a while, didn't do much offensively. And the Texans finally get a field goal, and the Bills come in and go, hey, I can do that too. So as long as the Bills keep answering whatever the Texans do, you know, there's not a story here. The Texans need to do something that the Bills cannot respond to. They need to get in the end zone and stop them. They needed to seize control of this. It's kind of like, even though the Bills haven't been dominating, but it's kind of like they're playing with their food a little bit here. That's 6-yard gain for Grant. Head off to Bush. That's a first down. Brady's got time, but he's sacked. He's got to get rid of the ball in that situation. He can't hope for a miracle to happen. That's an 8-yard loss, and that is a number of 8-yard losses in this game, because Brady won't give up the ball. Here's Brady. Launches that one up. Out of bounds. No good. Okay. This is third and very long, and it's, well, it's not crunch time yet, but it's getting there. I'm getting nervous if I'm sitting in Houston, if I haven't been already, that my team has not shown the ability to actually march down the field. They got down in the red zone area once by virtue of a huge catch, but just actual solid ball movement has not happened. So there's 4 yards, but that doesn't do anything good. It's 4th and 14. They got a punt. And then the Bills head into the fourth with the lead and the ball, unless something happens early on in this possession. Devin Hester's got it. Sneaks around a couple defenders. It's a nice punt return out to the 47. Great field position. This is a big time chance for Eli to step up, lead his team down the field, and blow this game open. Or get sacked. You can also run backwards and get sacked. Actually, that was a great surge up the gut by Geno Atkins. Just shredded through that line. I think the line was running out for a screen or something. I'm not sure exactly what happened. You see like a few of them run off to the left there. Pitch out to Bush. That does not seem wise to me. Gain of a yard. 3rd and 14. Okay, so they will get in this play before we head to the fourth quarter, and we will know who is starting the fourth quarter with the ball. And let me tell you, those tell two radically different stories. Manning going deep. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Never mind. Quite a lot too much under that. That's the second time he's done that recently. Launched one deep down the left sideline and way overthrown Devin Hester. So the Texans will get the ball, which means that this is once again their chance. You know, this game is close enough that every offensive opportunity is a chance to radically change the pace of the game. If the Texans manage to tie it up, that's big. If the Bills manage to make it a two-possession lead or a two-touchdown lead, that's bigger. Oh, that was almost very nearly a big pin back at the 1 yard line. But it does roll into the end zone. The Texans will start at the 20 with 2 seconds left. Brady in the gun, hoping for probably a pass play here to start this drive off. Plenty of time. Fires. Can't bring that in. Story of the game. All right, so the stagnant Texans offense will be hoping to get something going, make the Bills sweat, and tie it up. Welcome back to the fourth quarter of the NFLB playoff divisional round. A lot on the line here on this drive for the Texans. Even though the Texans were, I believe, our 4th seed. Yeah, they were. You know, they have a chance to host the championship game here. 1 yard gain. Brady's got it. Fires. Intercepted by Moore. Oh, here he goes. Down the sideline. Out to the 20. To the 15. Out to the 14. The Bills have it at the 14, and that is the last thing the Texans could afford. Crowd goes wild. That is utter calamity for the Houston Texans. Out to Eli. Out to Miller. 5 yard gain. All right, now you have to capitalize here. Field goal stings, a touchdown kills. Big drop, takes off running, ducks around a defender, goes, Manning runs into the end zone. Houston, we have a problem. 14-point lead for the Bills, and this is doomsday for Tom Brady after that crucial interception. Wow, how about that run by Eli Manning? That is not someone you consider to be a mobile quarterback. Sneaks around a defender and gets it done. Woo. Man, yeah. Break out those posters with Eli capitalized in belief and elite. Any other number of words that have ELI in it. He has come through for this team time and time again. He's struggled at times, but he hasn't made mistakes aside from that early fumble, and he's capitalized on his opportunities. Push out to the 24. All right, now make no mistake. The Texans are running out of time. Running the hurry up after the 5-yard gain. Brady in the gun. Fires. That's a big catch. If it's caught, I don't think it is. It's incomplete. Okay, now, he's had a rough game, but if there's one thing I've learned, it's not to doubt Tom Brady. So he's got time. Not much, but they need to start by scoring here. 3rd and 5. In the shotgun. Gotta convert. Ball is snapped. Receiver is running downfield. Brady fires deep. There's a flag that is intercepted by Moore. Let's see what the flag is.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Wow, lucky break.
First down.
After that roughing the passer call, the Texans move forward to the 43. Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal. It negates that interception. I mean, who knows if the interception would have happened without the roughing, but here's another flag. Holding, okay. So now we move back the other way. 1st and 20 at the 33. Yeah, 1st and 20 worries me. The Texans have not shown themselves capable of converting large amounts of ground in a few plays at any point during this game, aside from, rare moments. Sacked. There we go, 2nd and 26. Otrick gets, so that's his 3rd sack on the day. Having a monster of a day. Second and 26 at the 27. This is not pretty. In the gun. Sacked again, and it's a fumble picked up by Moore. And the Bills have it again on another turnover at the 14. Oh my god. Correct me if I'm wrong, but was Moore not the guy who picked off Brady earlier? And not the guy who almost picked off Brady on the called back interception? He is out for Brady's head. Miller in motion. Bush up the gut for 2. It's already a 14-point lead. If they make it a 21-point lead with, it'll probably be around 8 minutes left at that point. That's a tall order. That is a tall order. It's the sheer amount of Houston turnovers are the story here. Hand off to Bush. That's a good run right there. That picks up 6 yards. 2 touchdowns on 2 trips to the red zone. Let's see if they can make it happen 3 times. And for them to have almost any hope, they need to stop here. That's going to be tricky. And he drops back, hands off to Bush. He is stopped. They do get that stop. 4th and 4. And so they will run off a little clock and kick this easy field goal. Still, though, that'll make it 3 possessions. That's looking unrealistic with how this game's gone, barring, like, an extreme gut check. Kick is up and good. It is 3-20. The Bills don't do all they could have to capitalize on that turnover, but they make it count. Bryant gets a fairly solid return there out to the 22. We are reaching, the final hurrahs for the Houston Texans here. If this drive doesn't work, it just gets harder and harder, even if you stop the Bills from scoring, just because the clock is working against you so much right now. Fires deep. Wow. Wow. That's just brutal. Tom Brady is off his game. Manning fires to Hayward Bay, picks up 9 yards.
9-yard gain on the play.
I mean, yeah, the story of this game has been Houston Texan turnovers. And some of them have just come from straight up mistakes, but some of them have been great plays by this Bills defense. That's telling the story. Manning fires, almost intercepted there. That would have been, well, I still hesitate to give the Texans a chance at this point just with the way it's been going, but if that interception had happened, I don't know, maybe you start talking about long shots. But the longer the Bills hold on to this ball, the more concerned I am. Bush gets it and stops short of the first down. That's pretty critical, but they can still run this down to under 6 minutes before they give it back to the Texans. It's a good stop, but it's not enough at this point. They need turnovers, if anything. Yeah, I don't really have a stat sheet next to me, but I have to imagine the turnover ratio is pretty immense right now. I can't recall a Bills turnover aside from that early fumble. Maybe there was one other, but that's got to be like 4 or 5 for the Texans. And Bush, to make matters worse, will have to start from the 15. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Going to need quick, gritty, explosive drives to put this one in reach. Brady in the gun. Fumbled, picked up by Weatherspoon. Bills have it at the 6. Wow. This is a meltdown the likes of which I cannot remember seeing. Wow, man. Pretty brutal. Bush gets the handoff up to the 1-yard line. Whew. So many fumbles too. That's what's surprising. Not only is it the interceptions, but the fumbles. Just every kind of thing that can go wrong is going very wrong. Manning under center. Hands off to Bush. And doesn't quite get there. 3rd and goal. Let's see if they can make this count. Bush charges right in. That is a Buffalo touchdown. This will be 27-3, 24-point lead. That is 4 possessions or 3 with an optimistic 3 successful 2-point conversions with under 5 minutes to go. Pretty safe to say that that is a dagger. Ouch. You know, Michael Bush has only had 38 yards on the day, but he's made 2 touchdowns out of it. So really, it's what you need. As long as he's getting it done when it counts. The Bills really like that song, apparently. It was a nice kick return out to the 34. Could have used that earlier on. Yeah. Okay, let's see the miracles. Hand off to Reggie Bush. 2-yard gain. Running the hurry up here after being brought down by Adrian Claiborne. Brady in the shotgun. Fires. Not sure he brought that in. No, does not look like it. Did not. They will face 3rd and 8. It's hard to imagine a scenario in which the Texans pull this out. They would need to score unbelievably quickly. They would need to have a lot of really deep, effective passes going, and that has not been what they've been able to do so far today. Jones in motion. Brady firing. Was that a catch? Wow, first down at the 42. James Jones coming through. Man, that is a nice catch. Was it him that made that monstrous catch earlier too? I'm not sure, but you know, for a not great receiving core, they made a couple of really impressive catches. It just needed to come earlier and more often. Caught by Jones again. That's another first down out of the 33. 2nd and inches. Running the hurry up, Brady fires. Caught by Selleck, brought down. He's forced out of bounds, which will stop the clock. Or not. Okay, clock keeps running. Still, 9-yard gain, first down out of the 24. This is the most effective they've been all game. Nevertheless, the clock's running, you know. If we had seen this kind of turnaround at the beginning of the 4th quarter, we could be talking about a real game here. Brady in the gun. Fires deep. Wow. You gotta be careful. That almost was an extremely depressing moment. Second and 10. Clock stopped with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Brady drops back, fires, overthrows. All right, 3rd and 10. Yeah, so that's jitters getting to him, and that's a little odd for someone like Tom Brady to just miss on a throw like that. That's a pretty critical miss. In the shotgun. In motion, Brady has it, fires, caught by Grant. Oh, not caught by Grant. 4th down, 4th and 10. Let's see if they go for it. I don't know. I mean, even if they somehow got a touchdown out of this, it'd still be a 17-point game. Kind of a fantastical situation. You need a field goal anyway, so yeah, might as well just take it here. Alright. Kick is up and good. That's another field goal. Texans putting together an okay drive there. I don't know why they were so incapable of doing that all game. 21-point lead now with 3:17 to go. Looking pretty rough for the Texans. Going for the onside here. Understandable. Bills recover. Hayward Bay gets his hands on it. He's wrestled down, and the Bills will start out at the opposing 43. I expect to see a lot of running going on here. Michael Bush gets a good run there, 6 yards. Yeah, only averaging 2.2 yards per play, which is, extremely underwhelming. But, again, 2 touchdowns. Came through when it mattered. Running down some clock. Here's the handoff to Bush. 1st down. Yeah, you can kind of tell the light has left the Texans' eyes here. That'll take it down to the 2-minute warning. I mean, you'd think you'd see a stronger push to keep them away from those conversions, but kind of just let them go. 3, 2, 1, and here we are at the 2-minute warning. Bills sitting comfortably on a 3-touchdown lead. All we're really waiting for here is the fat lady to sing. Well, if the Bills have shown anything today, it's that they can take advantage of any situation and make it happen when it counts. I was not blown away by their performance before Tom Brady handed them the ball a few times. But I do believe that with some practice during the week leading up to the conference championship, there's another 1st down. I don't know what you're doing. That they can contend for the Super Bowl. Assuming they hold on to this lead, which, I mean, they will. They will be hosting the conference championship against the Jaguars next week, and I believe that is a game that they can win. I also believe that the Jaguars have demonstrated that they are a lot grittier than people give them credit for, and I think that the Bills have not shown me quite enough today to convince me that the Jaguars have no chance. However, I do think that the Bills are certainly capable of winning the Super Bowl. I have not been convinced that the Jaguars can, but I think we are in for a very interesting conference championship.
Number 52 makes the tackle. Loss of 1.
Meanwhile, of course, the $60 grand prize lives to see another day. We always knew it wouldn't be determined by today's game, as it kind of depends on what happens with Tanja's Lions. But the pressure is now on the Lions to win. If the Lions do lose tomorrow, then Rabbit does walk away with a $60 grand prize. Push up the gut. Okay, the clock will run out here. So, again, to reiterate, we will have a Jaguars at Bills AFC Championship game. It is up to Tanj to see if the battle for the $60 grand prize makes it to the conference championship round. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it. Ball game. Congratulations to Rabbit on a well-fought victory. It's a tough day for Houston Texans fans, but it ran into a wall. Had one of those games. Bills came out and put together a pretty impressive performance. Player of the game, Lamar Woodley with 4 sacks. I don't know how I really didn't notice that. He must have gotten to Brady quite a few of the times where he ended up fumbling. Still, fantastic defensive ground and pound performance. Eli's showing why he can do it. So we will see you next week right here for the championship game.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.